Oh, I think I found it. I'm gonna go back into hiding. One of those threads. All right, welcome to episode 32.
Oh, it's 33. Oh shit, it's 33. I think it is. Yeah.
No, I think it's 32.
Let me double check.
I'm like the lore master, or the supposed lore master.
Oh, this is 32, bro. If Axel's not back for 33, then Gary the numbers guy was wrong. That's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, he's already been wrong about a lot of
Bro, that nigga, I fucking hate like I hate numerology and astrology because I feel like everything about it is just fucking wrong. Because like, for example, right, like they say, like, because I'm a Scorpio, my birthday is in November, right, and they say that water signs are the signs I'm supposed to be with, like Cancer, Pisces.
Okay, continue.
Cancer and Pisces are supposed to be my number one signs. I've had the worst experiences with Cancer. Get it? And Pisces. Worst fucking experiences ever. That's why you go to Christ. You're in a crisis, you need Christ. Literally, check this out.
I thought I need numbers.
No,
I thought numbers will just help me figure out.
well, no,
everything.
gematria because it's Jewish, but not numerology. That's Goyish.
Yeah, because I was trying to explain to someone like the alleged how numerology works. Because there are some numbers that are like repeating constantly, like the number 7. It's like, because I was trying to explain to him, like, I feel like the reason why there's only 7 continents in the world are because, from what I understand, I think like India, not India, Asia.
Mm-hmm.
So India's in Asia, but it's like rammed into there. Like, it really shouldn't even be there.
Well, technically, Israel's part of Asia.
Yeah, like all those, like they shouldn't even be in there. Like from like the information we know now, like to us, it's like Asia's like,
We think of like when we say Asia, but like the Middle East is part of Asia, and nobody thinks of Saudi Arabians or Jordanians or Israelis as being Asian, but technically they are Asian. Even Pakistanis.
But I think the only
Pakistan
reason
should be its own fucking continent.
I think the only reason why Asia is part. The only reason like Asia is like so big is that like I assume it was like the British, like all the colonialists.
Yeah.
They just decided, okay, that's all that place, just to make it simple. But also because like the number 7 is such like a repeating number and everything. So I don't know if they're tapped into numerology, but
numerology's always been around, but I think we recently just started calling it numerology because back then it was just gematria or angel numbers. But now, I mean, technically the name numerology's been around since like I think the 80s, but the idea has always existed. It's kind of like Masonry. Masonry has existed since the time of Solomon, but they never called it that. But the tradition has like existed in different forms throughout the eons.
Yeah, so like maybe they decided to keep it like simple at 7. Cause what's another thing that's 7?
Oh, easy. 7-Eleven.
The 7 Dragon Balls.
7-Eleven, the 7 Dragon Balls, the 7 Seals, the 7 what other significance? Because there's the 7 Seals
the
of
7 Wonders of the World.
the 7 Wonders of the World.
The 7 Days.
7 days out of the week.
Yeah.
What else? I know that there's some
I
other
think
significance of 7 in the Bible.
7 chakras. I think.
Yeah. 7 chakras. Yeah.
When you go gambling to like spend your life savings, when
3 sevens.
Yeah, 3 sevens. What else?
I do believe in numerology as like as a concept, but like I believe in like esoteric astrology or esoteric numerology, but exoteric, which is the bullshit that we see on the internet, I don't believe in it because all it is just false hope for Goyim, basically. Like, oh well, if I go get my cards read by some mentally ill bitch, then my life is gonna get better. Now, here's the thing: I do think that there is astrology that does work. I do believe in that. I just don't think that I'm not gonna sit here for a fucking hour figuring out what time I was born, under what moon, under what fucking administration, and all this other bullshit. Like, no, like You know what I mean? Like you just gotta like believe in Christ. But no, I do think it's legit. But I think the esoteric aspect of it is where the real deal holy spiel is at. But that's like those are like the powers of demons. It's not God. It's not of God. Well, technically it is, but I don't think God wanted us to know how the numbers and the stars worked. You know what I mean? Because it's like if everybody had that knowledge, I know I'm going off on a tangent, but like if like they always say that the Vatican keeps all these secrets, and I'm like, yeah, good. Do you think if okay, like supposedly the Vatican has a secret to like immortality? Can you imagine if like black kids went to the Vatican and learned the secret of immortality?
Yeah, everyone would just be like flying all over the corner, like
Dude, literally, like this whole world would go to shit right away. I'm not against keeping knowledge hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not against. I used to be when I was like a conspiracy theorist, like the church, the Masons, they control everything. You know, the communist China. No,
Yeah, now I feel like it should be like if you're gonna find out all this information, you have to seek it out, and it should only be. And the reason why people block things is because you shouldn't have access to it. Because if the common man has access to this stuff, it's like gonna rot their brain out.
it does.
And it's only like the only type of people who can like really like take this information well are like the people who are like stoic enough.
What if I told you you could manipulate reality itself?
Because we like we know like with women, like the average person like shouldn't know like the truth about women because it's gonna ruin the rest of their life.
Yes, yeah, I agree to that on some level. I think now we need that knowledge because of the way that the way the world is set up right now. But
I'm talking about like the whole truth, like
the black truth.
The black truth.
So here's the thing: I don't think white Christians should know about that because they need to have babies, dude. If they don't fucking pop out kids, what's gonna happen to the white fucking race? You know what I mean? But then they start listening to Andrew Tate and they start listening to fucking Myron Gaines and they're like, oh, I need to wait till I'm 30 so I can find my wife. But yeah, dude, it's like if these white Christians start buying into the whole red pill thing, I think it's gonna like stop them from procreating. Because one thing that I always say to like a lot of guys, especially guys my age, is like if you want to get into a relationship, dude, you're probably not gonna find a fucking virgin. Let's just be honest with ourselves, right? The woman that you find and that you're considering having a life with, she's not gonna be pure. And if you're gonna be a little kid about it and not, you're gonna have to just wait, and you might never find it. So for these young men, especially these white Christian males, listen, dude, I get it. We all wish our women could be pure, but you know, it's just a sacrifice you have to make. It's not for you, it's for God, you know? And the byproduct of is a better fucking country because we have more white babies, you know? But no,
yeah. It's like there's some information that has to be kept secret for like the greater good of mankind. Like, do you know about this? Do you know about lost media?
Yeah, I know about lost media. Yeah, but real quick before you get into lost media, I just want to say like one little like crazy conspiracy that I have. Would you lose your faith if I told you that the Greeks were closer to what we know as God as Christians than the Jews were?
Are you talking about like the
concept of the concept of the one omnipotent God, right? Yeah. What if I told you that Plato, Aristotle, Socrates, and Pythagoras,
like they were gods?
No.
That they had like the right
concept that they had of God, that their concept was the correct one, and the concept that the Jews had was incorrect. Would you lose your faith or no?
No.
Okay, because you're not clairvoyant, but you know how to discern. Basically, you know how to like make an educated like. You know how to like discern. You're not gonna like your whole worldview is not gonna get shifted because I told you that Pythagoras and Socrates believed in what we know as God, and that the Jews had it incorrect. But if I told other people that, their whole fucking worldview just gets like destroyed. Now, I tried telling somebody that, and they're like, "No, I can't." Like they're like, "Dude, I can't believe that." I'm like, "It's fine. It's just an idea." You know what I mean? Yeah. And not everybody can handle that type of knowledge because then it just throws them out for a loop. But you were saying something about
yeah. So like what's like one of like the lost media things that you've heard about?
there was this fucking movie. I think it's Cleopatra, something like that, something of that nature. I can't remember what
It's funny because a lot of like lost media, like the, I guess like the, let me see, like the status that it's kind of like this shit. Oh my god! Like I was watching this shit and I was just like, what is this? Disturbing, controversial. So okay, so it's like, hold up, like you see right here, it's like, so there's like the Epstein files. I guess they're considered lost media, but it's like this weird thing that people do, where they take these things that like shouldn't even be like on our radar, and they make like a big fuss about it, and like this. So like, let me see, like a lot of lost media stuff is like made by, or like the people who hunt it down are basically just like people who are like nostalgic about like their childhood, and they're like, oh, I remember there was like this SpongeBob commercial back in the day. Does it still exist? Or like, did anyone see it? Or like, oh, there was this show on Nickelodeon that only aired like once, or like this TV movie that only aired for like once. Like, where is it? It's like stuff like that. Like that's the only stuff that like gets found, is that's the only stuff that people care to like go and search. So there's this one. Oh my god, like this was like the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
Oh,
So
stupid. It's so dumb. Why?
even the guy was saying it. So there is this, you know, the Backyardigans,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
you know, like Pablo and shit.
You know Pablo
Pablo.
Shaniqua? Her name was Shaniqua.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not being racist.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was, yeah. So allegedly there was uh there was like a live action version that they pitched, like this was like fucking way before the actual show came out. Like this was like a pitch for like the pilot for the show that they originally created, or that they originally wanted to create, and it was like puppet, or not puppet, it was like suitmation, or whatever you want to call it, like they're in suits and shit. Like that's originally like what they planned the show to be. And they only showed like, I think like in like a DVD there was like only like one, like
those 3
like,
seconds.
this little clip right here, it was like literally like 3 seconds. They showed like, oh, like this is what it looked like originally. And then so, and it was like in the back of like a DVD or whatever, some like commercial or something like that,
Yeah.
to sell their DVDs. And people were like, oh shit, is this like a real, is there like a whole is there like a whole pilot? Because you know how like in general, like when you make like a TV show, not all pilots like turn into TV shows.
Yeah.
But if the pilot is like good enough, then it gets turned into like how the TV show's
The
gonna
show,
be.
yeah.
Because like a lot of pilots, they're filmed like way in advance, like before the actual show starts like being made and shit. So this is one of those pilots that like didn't go anywhere. But either way, these guys on like fucking on like Reddit or whatever, they become like really autistically try to find like anything related to this. So they try to find like, they email like people who like worked at Nickelodeon. They're like, oh, do you know about this show, or like whatever happened to this show? Was this like a whole thing? And so these guys were like, they're like this guy, and then there's like 4 other guys. They're like the main searchers, so they're trying to just find anywhere and everything. And basically what happens is let me see. So like there are people in, there's like a this is so stupid. The Backyardigans, they had like a Wikipedia, or like a wiki page, and basically the people who like ran the wiki page were like tricking these people who were like finding out, or trying to find out where like the pilot is or whatever. They were like tricking them and giving them like false hints so that they could never find it out. Because I don't know how they found out, but eventually they found out that the people who ran the wiki were like hiding the actual pilot away from them. And then they found out that the way how they got the pilot is like they had like a hacker that like knew how to go into like the Nickelodeon servers, and then they just like stole it from Nickelodeon. But if it was, because I think they were like,
are they pressing charges on them or some shit for that?
no, because they're all like hiding. That's why they don't want to release it. Because I think because if one of them release it, then it'll go back to them, and then they'll get like, I don't know, like Nickel below, yeah, they'll try to find who like actually leaked it. But if they just have it, then like no one's gonna find it. But I assume that if they uploaded it to their servers, then that means that they were eventually gonna like release it like on like fucking YouTube or whatever for like fun or whatever. Because a bunch of people were like asking them like, oh, can you release this pilot? Can you release this pilot? But yeah, that's just a long way to say that there's shit that people like are in like want to get for like no other reason just to get it.
You know,
And
there
they'll
is one that I
literally
want
do
to get.
shit. What, Star Wars?
You know what it is? Alex Jones, David Crowley.
Oh,
I don't
but
want
I
to go
mean
down that rabbit hole.
that's not like
it's one of the rabbit holes that I'm scared to go down. There's two rabbit holes I'm scared to go down, but that's one of them. Because that's one lost media that I want to find that movie, because there was a version of the movie that was put on the internet, and it this guy named Word Prophet, he said not to watch it, so I made sure I didn't watch it.
I mean, like the only way you're gonna be able to like find that movie is if like you make like a like these type of videos where like you put like spooky-ish type music, and then you just document like what you know and everything.
Yeah, I'm too scared to do that.
Literally,
With this
no,
movie, yeah, I'm too scared.
No, but literally, if you just like say it and then like you put it in video format and make it look like, oh, like this is the thing Alex Jones doesn't want you to know about, like something like that, you could get enough people invested in trying to find it.
Honestly, bro, I might do it just to say fuck it.
Like, cause that's literally
once
just
we get big enough, like once we get like 1,000 subscribers or some shit.
Cause I was thinking about doing it not on that level, but I was thinking about doing a video like that. I was gonna so there's this manga I was reading, and they only had like I've been like finding the can you give me it? It's that one down there, the one called Happy Mania. Just give me one of the random volumes. No, the nigga, the one.
Oh, right there, my bad.
Do you not know how to read, my nigga?
You said down there, and I went all the way down.
No, I said it was the one called Happy Mania. I don't know. Can you not see it?
Low key, I can't.
Anyway, so there's this manga called Happy Mania. I was only reading it because it was written by, or like written, made, drawn, whatever, by the wife of Hideki Anno, the director of Evangelion. But I was seeing this manga just like go on for like $2 or whatever at all these bookstores. So I was like slowly trying to buy it. It's not anything really too interesting. It's just like a romance manga. But I was I got all like there's like 11 volumes, and I was gonna get the 11th one for like some reason is like $130 on eBay, and I can't find it anywhere else like IRL. So I assumed that the last volume had like a really limited print run. But what I was gonna do, I was gonna make like a video, and I was gonna be like, I was gonna title it like Lost Evangelion, like Lost Media 2025, something like that. And then I was gonna be like, right in the beginning, I was gonna be like, yeah, no, I'm lying, but I do want this. I looked online, I was trying to find out if like someone like ripped the translation and all that, because they're pretty good with that, with like manga and everything, just like making sure everything's like easy to like read illegally. Like anime fans are pretty good with that. So I was assuming it was gonna be somewhere, but the only thing I could see is like a French translation of the last volume. Like looking through all my sources. So
why don't you just learn French?
Well, I'd rather just learn Japanese to get the actual source. But no, well, technically the easiest thing to do is just to buy the $130 out of print last volume. But I don't want to do that. So what I was gonna do, I was gonna like, or I might still do this. I'll be like, yeah, this is like lost media. Actually, like no one can find the last volume. It was like officially released and everything, but it's just lost. But that's the funny thing. There's like a lot of lost media that is just like stuff that's not on the internet. Like it's not technically lost, but for a lot of people, it's like if it's not on the internet,
then it's lost.
Like it doesn't even exist basically. Like because
there's a version of your album that only exists in my CD.
Yeah, and so that's technically lost media. But like there's like this idea that like that people have where everything that existed needs to somehow be on the internet. And even that exists with fucking I think it might just be like a Zoomer thing. By the way, when do you think the cutoff for like the good era of Zoomers is?
95 to 2005.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Because you know how long it runs.
No, but you know, yeah, because it goes into like what, 2015 or 16.
Yeah, I think so.
You know what I was gonna say though. There is a subgenre of Zoomers. They're called 2000s kids. Kids that grew from like, or kids that were born from like 95 to 2005. Because you know what makes us unique? the fact that we if you were broke, you basically had VHS, right? So you still got to live through that era, and then you saw like the birth of like streaming. Like for example,
2012.
2012. I thought it was 2016. Okay. Like, do you remember son of a bitch? Do you remember the Blockbuster by where we used to live?
No.
I don't want to dox.
No.
You just want to cut it
I
out.
don't remember honestly ever seeing a Blockbuster ever, but where was it? Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't remember ever seeing that Blockbuster.
Nigga, you don't remember that? That's crazy, bro.
The only thing I remember seeing Blockbuster related was like seeing like VHSs that I that were in my house that were Blockbuster.
Oh, then you guys forgot to return?
Yeah, or I don't know. Maybe they were selling it. I don't know. They were like,
and
you know, they would have like going away sales. Even before they all shut down, they would like once society started falling apart.
Yeah,
they had to start closing all them down. They would have like going away, and they would just like sell off all their inventory. I think it was something like that.
Or you know what else from back in the day? Play and trade, nigga. The last play.
Oh yeah.
There was 2 left. There was one right there by 47th and Kedzie.
Yeah.
And then there was another one I think way out in the burbs. And then they fucking closed those down. Bro,
there's still one. There's still one in like Cicero, like 30th and Cicero.
Oh shit, are you serious? There you go. That's where it was. Like I think being a 2000s kid is what makes me so angry and bitter with life.
I feel like the end. If you didn't grow up with like any iteration of the DS, not the 3DS, if you did not grow up with a DS Lite or DSi
what about a PSP?
or a PSP, if you didn't grow up with that era, like you don't matter. Like your whatever opinion you have doesn't matter.
What about the PS2, the Wii?
A lot of
kids.
It has to be it has to be a DS. Like if you don't know about the DS, then like don't like.
But I feel like the PS2 was the most like culturally significant, and the Wii.
It has to be a DS. Okay, you want to know the reason why it has
to
be? Did you not? Are you saying that because you didn't grow up with a DS?
Well, no, I played with my cousin's DS, but I never had one myself.
Okay, that is valid. I'm just saying like you have to be around when the DS was around.
Oh, okay, then yeah.
The DS.
I played Super Mario and Lego Star Wars 3.
Honestly, even the 3DS. Honestly, it's just like if you don't know, if you weren't there for the DS era, like nothing you says matter. Like if you're fucking playing, like basically once people started playing games on iPads and fucking the Switch.
Angry Birds were the ones that got that bullshit started.
Like,
they're the one. Remember, nigga? Remember all the kids when we were in school, the ones with money? Yeah. They all got to play fucking. They all played Angry Birds on their fucking. What is it? The Kindle Fire or the iPad?
Yeah, no, yeah, that was. Once that shit started, that's what I'm saying. It has like if you had to be around for the DS era, if you weren't around for that era, like your opinion doesn't matter. I'm sorry, that's just how it is. That's my cutoff really. Like if you know shit about the DS and like
for me, it's Gangnam Style. If you weren't alive for Gangnam, nigga, remember when Gangnam Style came out?
Yeah, I was a dude for Halloween. You weren't there, but I was a dude for Halloween.
What? You were Psy?
Yeah.
Dude, that's so fucking.
And I thought I was gonna get like an award or something for it, and then like it didn't happen. I was like, ah! No,
some fat
like
bitch
that.
ended up getting the award.
Yeah.
That's so funny. But I remember because this is during the time of parodies. Remember when parodies was a thing? They still exist, but not like that. Look up the.
I don't think they exist a lot anymore because they're gonna get copyright strikes.
Yeah, that's probably why. The Bart Baker, this Bart Baker fucking Bart Baker Gangnam Style parody. It was like a North Korea one, and dude, I thought it was like the funniest shit ever. I literally thought it was like the funniest shit ever. You know he makes shit for China now.
That's funny.
Was it Bart Baker? No, is that the one? No, that's not the one. That's not the one. It's Barely Political. Bro, if you weren't around for Barely Political, like I can't fuck with you, bro. And it's funny because a lot of those guys ended up becoming like I think actual like influencers. Barley. This nigga. There you go, that one.
The Key of Awesome.
Oh, I forgot they changed the name. I think they changed the name back in like 2015 or 16. Because back in the day they used to go as
Oppan Kim Jong style. Kim Jong style.
I am Kim Jong-un and I'm not here to amuse ya. No, not the best K-pop. But you know who does a better job? Do you? I'll give you a guess. It's a country whose number one export
one on the right's kinda hot.
nuclear tests. The national pastime of the whose number one export is nuclear tests.
Whoa.
Yes.
On the right.
Left, right. I can't. Well, this one, yeah.
It's a country be oppressed. Did you guess North Korea? Congrats, cause you are the best. You passed the test. And I'm the leader.
I feel like this guy regrets being like the Asian guy.
Oh, now he probably does, but back then he probably loved it.
He was like, yeah, no, I'm the Asian guy, even though he was probably like Vietnamese or like Singaporean or something like that. You know what other one I'm gonna have to bring up?
Which one?
Oh my god,
Is this a parody?
not a parody, but just like a song in general. Oh my gosh, dude!
Who is this? Is this Rich Nigga?
Shout out, nigga Higa.
Oh, Nigga Hicka.
Shout out, nigga Higa.
Shout out.
Don't copyright strike us, nigga Higa.
Guys finish last, that's why I'll treat you like trash. It's not what I really wanna do. But you only date bad guys, so I'll give you my best try to treat you the way you want me to.
I'll never open the door or pull out a chair. You can tell me how your day was, but I don't really care. And if you ever get cold, you'll just have to hack it. Cause I'd be cold too if I gave you my jacket. Like, whoa, you ain't sitting up front. Front is for the homies, you can sit in the trunk. I'll never answer my phone whenever you call it. And when the waiter brings the bill, I'll never reach for my wallet.
Nice guys finish last, that's why I'll treat you like trash. It's not what I really want to do. You only think bad guys, so I'll give you my best try to treat you the way you want me to.
I miss this era of YouTube.
Do the way you want me to.
Tell them they're fat.
And I'ma beat you in every competition. Going out with the girls, you better get my permission. Wait, no, I take that back. You can't go. House is on tonight, and that's my favorite show.
Do I look fat in this dress?
Hell yeah, you do. Wait.
How many relationships do you think would end that you know, like people you know, if the guy just said you're fat? Not to the girl.
Probably like most of them. Not end permanently, but end for like a week. Yeah, no, women take that shit to the
Yeah,
heart.
shout,
dude.
dude. At least he never changed his name too. He could have been like politically correct and be like, "Oh no,
Dear Ryan, can you
oh he made his at Ryan Higa," but like at least he didn't like be like,
Higa,
"Okay,
Higa.
I'm done with that era." Like,
He used to be that Asian guy, right?
yeah, he was. But yeah, I feel like a lot of Off the Pill podcast. How about Red the Pill podcast? What the heck? This is that other thing. Oh no, he was getting good views, honestly. Because you know how I was telling you with YouTube, like he has like 20 million. He was getting like, oh no, yeah. Towards the end, it was kind of like he was kind of dying, but oh, he had Andrew Yang on.
I don't know why that's funny.
Like,
Dear Ryan, can you dance without moving? Hey,
like all of the channels, like you kind of need to, like, if you're gonna make something new, you can't put it on like the big channel. You just gotta, like, the big channel just needs to be made for the big channel shit. But you can't like, if you're gonna do a side project, like you have to make a whole different channel
Type shit.
because even that one, like so the first one was popping off, but then you saw towards the end that shit started dying. So either he probably put it on a different one or whatever, but yeah, you can't. Yeah, but no, this is the other song. That's like there's so many songs from like late 2000s that are like, if you play it, it's like it'll be like an MK Ultra like reaction. Like, let me see if you remember this one. Bring your at. I don't even remember what the song was. Oh my god! Type like a oh yeah, this one. I'm probably gonna call this shit out, but it's for the
Ambiance.
it's for the proliferation of our people, and our people is the subscribers. By the way, oh my god, I need to shout out. Sorry, we need to make a little shout out to our investor. Not Not like give his name out or anything, but you know, just like give him a little shout out. He knows who he is.
Tell him to comment.
Oh, he comments on. Oh, he hasn't commented in a while.
Oh, is it I'm not gonna say the name, but is it who I think it is?
The guy who puts the fire emoji in all the comments.
Okay, yeah, I know who that is.
Yeah.
Shout out, bro. You fucking.
Well, honestly, I asked him like, yeah. So have you been watching them? He's like, nah, I stopped watching them after a while. But then at the same time, that's when he started getting a girlfriend. And you know how like when you get a girlfriend, like.
Never mind. I take back my shout out. Fuck you.
There's just one.
Kidding,
There's just
I'm
one.
kidding,
There's just
I'm
one
kidding.
Twitter post. It says like it was like what no pussy does for a motherfucker, but then the guy's like, I've seen what pussy does for a motherfucker, and it's so much worse.
Yeah, I think I saw Pine Sap repost that.
It's just like
You know Connor?
Yeah, Connor. I've seen what
That's why I want to strictly follow my philosophy of if I'm not pimping, I'm celibating. If I'm not fucking like one or two different girls, I'd rather just not fuck anything, just be celibate. Cause I want to get into this on a future episode. How like a lot of niggas like they'll get like a girlfriend and completely just like change their personality and everything. So like if you got a girlfriend like and all of a sudden you start telling me like Nick, listen, bro, you need to stop with your throwing that N-word around all the time. I'm a numbers guy. I'm not gonna have you on the show if you're gonna be saying the N-word.
Mm-hmm.
If you say the N-word, you're not gonna be on the show. You know what I mean? Or all of a sudden now you want to start fucking trimming your beard or some shit. I'm like, this nigga. Yeah, pussy does like affect niggas negatively when they only got one. You know what I mean? And that's a dangerous thing. Whoever this guy is, you need to go get you 2 more bitches.
No, he did do that, so I respect him for that. But
I mean, he got us
it's
a
still,
camera.
It's yeah, and it's still that. But
Shout out to you,
that's
brother.
it. But yeah, just shout out to our investor. You know, we're kind of going through it right now.
Bro, can you give me some of your nuts? Can you put your nuts in my hand?
I put the sack in your hand. Anyway, let's see the video I was talking about. The musical video I was talking about. Oh my god.
Oh, it's so sexy, y'all.
I don't know where
Oh my god.
you're going or when you're coming home. I left the keys under the bed to our front door. Keys under the bed.
Catholic
Are you supposed to wear a rosary?
You technically can, but you have to wear it like properly, basically. So basically, like, and I've done this before. I should never have done this.
It's because I saw Milo. I saw Milo Yiannopoulos.
Yiannopoulos?
Yiannopoulos. I saw him wearing a rosary, and I saw Pine Sap making Connor. He was saying that he shouldn't do that, but I don't know if it was because of like what he does to black men or if it was something else.
Black men. So here's the thing. Technically, no, but I think it's like a racist thing because like there's like this stereotype of like Mexicans like wearing a rosary. I guess Puerto Ricans too, because that guy looks kind of Rican. There's technically no rule against it, but it's generally thought that if you're gonna wear a rosary, conduct yourself properly, basically.
All right.
Like you can't have sex wearing a fucking rosary, basically.
And you can't give head to black men like Milo.
No, yeah, definitely not that.
Okay. All
Fuck
right.
Milo.
To our front door. For one more chance to hold you close. I don't know where you're going.
Remember when niggas used to wear the fedora unironically?
So I'm trying to do my best to make something out of nothing.
But what I like about this era is that because he probably has songs that are like.
Can I play one
rap.
song? Like one
Yeah,
nostalgic song? They used to play it at our fucking like dances all the time. Close your eyes.
But what I like about this era was that, even though they were adding rap into it, it was still like a pop song. Because it started getting bad when they would make like when Maroon 5 would do pop songs. And then
We're all fucking Mexicans go crazy for this song?
yeah.
Dude. I fucking love this song. I don't like the song for the actual content itself, but like, just like the nostalgia from it. But the rap music thing back then, do you remember when radio stations used to take out when they used to take out the
yeah,
rappers?
that's why they started doing it. But like, you know, because in the beginning, like this one, you know this one, bro. You know this one, bro.
Yeah, of course I know that fucking song.
Everyone knows this one, bro.
That's not the one with Eminem though.
There's one with Eminem.
Yeah, I remember.
Is it
They used to take out the Eminem verse because they kept Paramore, but they didn't have Eminem.
Yeah, because like B.O.B. in this song, he was rapping, but in like a pop way.
Mm-hmm.
Eminem would just probably let me see how his verse sounds like actually.
I think he's like the first verse or second verse.
It's funny because Eminem does have like pop like songs.
Yeah,
too.
with he has one with what the fuck is that bitch's name? Rihanna.
Yeah, a bunch of them with Rihanna.
But those days are gone.
Yeah, right here.
They're just memories. And it seems like yesterday. It was just a dream.
Oh, give me a knife. I'm gonna start cutting myself.
Those days are gone.
Alright, let's pretend Marshall Mathers never picked up a pen. Let's pretend things would have been no different. Pretend he procrastinated, had no motivation. Pretend he just made excuses that were so paper thin they could blow away with the wind. Marshall, you're never gonna make it. Makes no sense to play the game, there ain't no way that you win. Pretend he just stayed outside all day and played with his friends. Pretend he even had a friend to say was his friend. And it wasn't time to move and schools were changing again. He wasn't.
I thought you were gonna do it on the camera. That would have been funnier. But yeah, well, this one says Airplanes Part 2, so maybe like on the same album.
But I've heard, okay, maybe it's not a real part 2.
No, maybe it was like let me see what the album was called.
Beautiful girls all over the world. You know the song.
The Adventures of Bobby Ray. Yeah, so in the first one is regular airplanes, and then
didn't he try becoming like a gangster?
and then all the talking about B.O.B.
Yeah.
No, I remember maybe, but like I remember he was talking about like aliens or something like that.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, because H3 back when I used to listen to the pod, he became like a big time conspiracy theory. I think he's a flat earther.
Oh yeah, I think that's what it was.
Yeah, he's not a globe head like everyone else.
But but yeah, like B.O.B. he would rap. He probably has like actual rap songs. You know, he was probably like when he was starting, he was like actually rapping. But then once he got on the label, they were like they took him to the building. You know, they checked. You know, TSA checked his balls, checked to see if there's any other things around him. Checked to see if he had any paraphernalia, anything like that. And then they put him into the room, and then they're like, "Sir, we're gonna need you to speak clearly." Sir, we're gonna need you to speak clearly when you rap. We need to make sure that you don't mention any reefer. You can mention alcohol because we're trying to make it for the college kids, so that's fine. But I don't want my daughter.
Please don't talk about pussy. You know what I mean.
Please don't talk about having your rent late. Please don't talk about the first of the month.
Can you not use the B word?
And please don't talk about Section 8 because we're trying to make music for white college kids. All right? Can you do that? He was like, yeah, I got you. And then they gave him $1 bajillion. It's funny when you're loud, right? But that's probably how this thing went.
I feel rude screaming in your house. I'm sorry.
I can do it.
Yeah. Because if I do it, like, you know, I mean, I'll get a little loud, but I won't like
Because loud equals funny. All right.
You know what's funny? The amount of people that actually believe the Holocaust.
That's way more harmful than whatever I just said right now or whatever. How loud that's just flat out just disrespectful. You know,
sorry, dude. Sorry. What, you want me to do an apology video after this?
Well, we don't have investors, but we have potential investors that they could hit us at any moment. They could hit us at any moment if they really wanted to.
Yeah, honestly, I would like that. I take back everything I just said.
But anyway, if we did get an ad read, would you do it like the Sam Hyde way, where it's like sarcastic, or would you not play? You would just be like, so what if Patrick McDavid tells you to get a Minet or whatever?
Manect.
Manect. You'd be like, "Hey, I'm Nick Myra, or I'm Nick the Mystic. You can follow me on me next at Nick the Mystic at me next."
And then it like cuts to black, and then it's just like me doing it all over, but in Spanish.
Yeah, no, that's what we need to do too. We need to Well, if we had our third party with us, I was thinking this is like a month ago. Like I was thinking we should do like a Mexican Independence Day special, with just you two speaking in Spanish. Like I'm gonna be here, but then you two would have just spoke. Like, do you think your Spanish is like talking good?
My like if I'm to like sit there and have like a full on conversation, no. Like I
Okay.
could have like a little like mini like, oh hey, how you doing? Like, hey, how you doing? Like, how are the kids? How's your day? Like that. But like if you want to start talking about like, like the fucking research of philosophical community, no. The philosophical research community.
Fatal's good.
Yeah, he could
It's
hold
funny
the whole conversation.
it's like the whitest fucking Mexicans or just Hispanics, you'll be like, "Hey man, you want to join the KKK?" They'll be like, "What? ¿Qué? ¿Qué?
¿Qué? El
¿Qué?
qué?
The what? ¿Qué?" And I'm like, "Hey, do you want to I don't know what's another white thing. You want to play golf?" They'll be like, "¿Qué? ¿Qué? Football?
You wanna play soccer?
Football?
You wanna play soccer?
What? ¿Qué?
Golf?
¿Qué?
You want me to build you the golf building?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. But what's because we're going all over the place. But we needed to bring this up eventually. The two documentaries we saw.
Oh shit, dude! I didn't even know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't even know what this Black Truth was even gonna be about.
I knew it was gonna be about that, but I was just like, we have a bunch of other stuff to talk about. It's not like it really.
I mean, this is
matters.
one of those episodes where we just talk about random.
It's supposed to be this episode's supposed to be like the bridge, like a filler up before we get like basically until
when
we
our
get
third
Fatal.
party
Yeah,
fucking.
until we
You know
get
what?
Fatal.
Doing this right now.
Call the third party investor. Call him right now.
Imagine he answers. And he's like in a synagogue. I'm only gonna call him one time. Get everything ready. Do it now. I only do it all the way because sometimes he does answer like the last ring. Yeah, no. Son of a bitch. No, and then it's fucked up because the audience already knows the project that we're working on. We were gonna film the other thing that we were gonna do, right?
Yeah.
Because we were gonna do that today. I was literally planning ahead of time. I like, oh my god, dude. Literally, we're gonna clip this, but we're gonna clip it and then we're gonna take it down, dude. I literally tried calling our third guy, so that I think I called him on Thursday or something. It was like something like Thursday or Friday, just so we know a couple days ahead of time. You know what I mean? So you could have gotten time to go get whatever it is you need to get. I don't know if you have it here. Just so we know ahead of time. And like, they all got fucking kapooied completely.
Interesting.
Yeah, because I was planning on because I was gonna try to fix my sleep schedule so we could get up early, but what can you do?
One thing you do is keep it real.
Literally.
Real.
Real.
Like it when you say real, like REEL.
Yeah, real.
Keeping it real. But what's been fucking me up recently? Like I'm realizing that I'm addicted to YouTube and Reels. Like sometimes I need to just take a step back and realize damn,
realize
a guy, a fella is kind of been too much on Reels and you. But I feel like the YouTube one is worse because the problem with me
Shorts?
is that just being on YouTube, because the problem with me is that I'll every once in a while I'll get to the end. I feel like I get to the end of YouTube, the end of whatever I was interested into, or whatever the algorithm's trying to feed me. I'll feel like I'll get to the center of all of YouTube, and then I'm I don't have anything else.
I never finish a video.
And then I would. Well, okay, this is because you're different. It's because I assume either you're playing it on on your TV, and maybe you want to do something else, or you're playing on your phone, and then you go like, oh, this bitch just texted me, get off of YouTube.
Yeah, that, and also like I kind of get bored right away. Like when I like watching the bullshit that I like watch, like, you know, the esoteric fucking religion shit. Like these niggas like babble on about like all like these niggas babble on about Babylon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like literally they babble on about Babylon. And I'm like, nigga, just fucking get to the point already. Like I want to know, is Muhammad a pedophile or not? You know what I mean? You don't have to. Well, in that time, you know, I want to say this real quick. I fucking hate, because we're talking about YouTube videos and getting distracted because they yap on for too much about other shit. I fucking hate this thing, and Let's Talk Religion fucking does this, and Religion for Breakfast fucking does this, where like they'll be like very hypercritical of like Christians being like extremists, you know, like extremists in the sense that like they'll excommunicate you for saying something that's like deemed heretical, but then like some like Islamists will like slaughter an entire village for having like a gay imam, and they'll be like completely just wash over that, like they ignore it never fucking happened. You know, there was a point in time that Islam actually had like smart people in it,
Yeah.
but then like they had like some type of Islamic like they had like their own version of like Protestant Reformation, and they all just turned into fucking like meathead retards. But they don't talk about
Yeah,
that.
it's called the bigotry of low expectations.
Bigotry. I've never heard that phrase.
Well, it's what it is you know, they apply it to other groups of people too, where it's like you don't expect much of them, so you don't, when they do something you don't like, you don't really become that mad. But when it's like one of your ilk and they do something that you don't want them to do or that you don't deem favorable, then you make more of a fuss about it. So like these white liberals, you know, they see like a white person like being like a redneck or just being poor or whatever, they're like, come on bro, like what the fuck's wrong with you, like you're just disgusting. But when they see, you know, other races that are poor, they're like, well, you know, he needs after school programs.
So you think in some way it's rooted in racism? Oof, that's a good one.
Well, just because they don't expect much out of them, so when they do something bad, they're like,
but isn't that racist to not expect much out of them?
yeah, but it's like they're not gonna say that. They're just gonna be like, well, you know, it is what it is. The only thing we could do is put more after school programs. That's why I was telling you that it's bad that Trump's going after CPS, cutting their funding, because like what's gonna happen basically is that like we're all gonna suffer, like the citizens of Chicagoland area, whatever you want to call it. We're all gonna suffer because all these programs or I assume this is what's gonna happen. It might not happen, I don't know, but what I assume the things that they're gonna cut are gonna be all these programs, because you can still have these programs, but they're gonna the people who run them are gonna have to like volunteer, and they're not gonna want, they're gonna want to be getting paid a 6K figure salary to do basically just babysit kids basically. So if they're not there getting paid to do that, then all these kids are just gonna like have nothing else to do, and then they're gonna run around, and then once all these like kids start running around doing stuff that they're not supposed to,
have more takeovers.
It's gonna be on the news, and then they're gonna be like, look at this, is all Trump's fault because he cut the programs, he cut all the basketball programs and all the knitting clubs or whatever. I don't know, like all that stuff. So then because it should work, because cutting funding for anything should make people capitulate, but it's not gonna happen because they don't want to learn. The people who run the city don't want to learn their lesson, or they don't want to kowtow to fascism. So they're just gonna keep it running, keep it getting worse. Until
I mean, you might as well just move to the suburbs, right? Because it's so much better over there.
Yeah, I guess that's the only thing you can do. You know, you can only. I was in a Doc's roast place.
Oh yeah, don't. Please don't.
I have self-control. Anyways, when you talk about those movies,
can we get like a quick little intercession?
Documentaries. Oh.
My phone. I didn't want to like see if they're gonna give me. I didn't turn off the notification.
Well, I'll just get to the first one, the first doc. 'Cause I assume you didn't see it.
Oh, the A one.
Yeah.
No, I only seen the part where he's yelling at center.
Yeah. So
and the Kid Cudi one.
so the two documentaries that came out.
Pusha T, there.
There were two documentaries that came out last week, and they both happened to come out via a limited theatrical run. And those ones were the Coming Yay or something. I even forgot what the documentary. Oh, in Whose Name, which was this documentary, which was basically just a bunch of recordings, like camera recordings done by this guy called Nico Beltis, something like that. And basically what he did is that for like X amount of years, probably like 10 years, he was following around during events, just like recording him, just documenting what he was doing. And I assume at one point he tapped out, and so what he did now is he just compiled a bunch of of the things he recorded to make kind of like a coherent story. So it's weird because just to make clear, I did not see this in theater. I honestly I wasn't planning on seeing it, like even as a Ye fan, because it felt like the guy just made the documentary to like
shit on Ye.
Yeah, not to shit on Ye, but he made it without like Ye's permission, and it didn't really feel like as a Ye fan that I should see it. But yeah, it was mostly stuff like that. That encouraged me not to see it. But then I was on YouTube, and then I just happened to see someone just like sat down in the theater and just like recorded the whole thing. And honestly, like even though it was like low quality and everything, I could understand what's going on. It's not like where it's like, oh, I need to see like the 100% like film grain or all the details. Like, I just want to see like what they showed in it. That's really what I'm interested in. So in the beginning of the doc, it kind of like jumps all over the place. So in the beginning, it starts around like the dark fantasy era. Like he's like or doing like Runaway, and I guess these are all things that he recorded, but they were like early on, so maybe he wasn't like sporadically recording around this time. But yeah, so the first one was around the dark fantasy era, and I guess it does kind of work because this is like when he was like at the top, like societally. But then I think it jumps to like 2008 or 2009, so when he crashed out at on Taylor Swift, and then it jumps back, and then I forgot what like it barely even goes over what because also like you have to like already be a fan of Ye to like understand what's happening at the at whatever spoken time. Like you have to know like, oh, he was around this guy, so he was recording Watch the Throne, or he had the MAGA hat on, so this was like the Ye era or something like that. Like you would have to have like already like like a lot of knowledge on Ye to know what's going on. It almost feels like this is like a
hippies.
No. Dude, I love it when you finish my sentences, bro. I fucking love it. And it's not even like accurate. No, I was gonna say it was a companion piece. So let's say there's like the regular series or whatever, and then there was like not a sideshow or whatever, like a spinoff, but just like a companion piece. So like the what was that one book, the Lord of the Rings book, the Silmarillion or something like that?
The Hobbit?
Thing. No, I'm talking about the Silmarillion, or I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but there's a book in like that Tolkien wrote. Like that Tolkien wrote that was like not Lord of the Rings or the Hobbit, but it took place in
Beowulf.
No, it's like an expansion of Middle Earth, and I think it's just like a bunch of like side stories that are like kind of like inconsequential, but they do build up like the world. That's what this movie feels like. It feels like this thing is like kind of inconsequential, but it does like give you a little hints on stuff that was going on with Ye's life that like you didn't see. But I would say the most important thing, I guess, the narrative that this documentary kind of builds up to is that there's a lot of things about Ye where he's interested in something and he's like tapped in into trying to like push something forward, but then he kind of taps out. Like he's he's a visionary, but he doesn't have like the mental capacity to kind of like fully realize like a lot of things, like about himself or just like about like whatever he wants to do. Because towards the end, it gets to the point where there's like a lot of clips of him saying like, oh, I want to get out of this Yeezy deal, I want to get out of this Gap deal, this is bogus, like that I'm being treated. Because I think like when he signed to Gap, one of the things that was agreed upon was that they were gonna do Yeezy Gap stores in Chicago, and that shit never happened, even though he like signed onto it and shit. So it was kind of like the most important thing I saw from the documentary is that it feels like Ye went off on those people back in the. I like it, like I'm being real slow, like to like. It'd be funny if I had like my eyes like took off the glass and I like had my eyes like really wide open to be like, you know what I'm saying, right?
Can't you do this with your eyebrows?
Okay, I'm covering my eyebrows too.
Oh, okay. They know I shaved them off.
But basically what they kind of like hint at is that the reason why Ye went off around that era was because he wanted to get out of his deals or get out of like the contracts that he was at the time. Because if he was perceived as being so like but he didn't want to technically like terminate the contracts like on his side, but he thought like, oh, if I talked about the Jays and all that stuff, I like they would have to like disassociate with me. That's basically what happened. So he like it was self-sabotage. That's basically what he did on purpose. And now he has like now like he like everything he has is just like done by himself. He doesn't have any like I think he owns all his music. I think he like Yeezy's just him, all that shit. All of it is just like by himself now. So he gets ownership of like what he has, and still even if they do I'm pretty sure Adidas has like ripped off a lot of Yeezy stuff. But it's funny because he can just sue, and obviously they can't say that they didn't steal the shit, so they're gonna have to like he's gonna get money from that, I assume. But that's kind of like the main important thing I got from the doc that I never picked up on was that he's a visionary, but he has trouble kind of like dedicating himself to like one thing, so he kind of has to like go all over the place. And the second thing is that like Ye 22 thing was like self-sabotage. But I don't know if the like because again the doc is like I don't know if it's ever gonna come out on digital or whatever, but if you see it on YouTube, the shitty camera, it's a good like hour and a half watch. But the next one that we saw, and we both saw it, was Mega
Cock.
Nervous Laughter.
Please clap.
Anyways, and then, so we saw Megadoc, which if you didn't know was basically the documentary to the 2024 movie Megalopolis, directed by Francis Ford Coppola.
Check out the review.
And so the whole reason, I like how you always say check out the review, but you're never gonna like link it, like hyperlink it or anything. You're just gonna say check it out. It exists somewhere.
Should be right here.
It exists somewhere. No, it should be over here or over here. You see the little circle? There's always a little circle on YouTube where you can say like, oh, I watched it right here, and it'll pop out. Yeah, you could do that, but like they're gonna do it. But yeah, so Megalopolis, it was like a movie we watched last year. I didn't really have I had like kind of like all over feelings about it. But I do think it was like an interesting like non like studio made slop, I guess. It was like it wasn't like an indie film, but it was technically like independently funded and everything. So I thought it was an interesting film, but it was I think that the thing that I didn't like the most is that it was just like boomer shit. It was like it was like the mind of a boomer, basically. But then this documentary that came out was basically like another like guy filming both of these documentaries, by the way, they have something in common, is that they're kind of documenting like the fall, or like just like a disaster. It's almost like the same thing as like recording like a, I don't know, like a hurricane or whatever, or a tornado, where it's like, like, or you think that, things are like gonna be all right, you're just recording shit for fun, and then you realize that you've like entered into like chaos. Now with the Megalopolis documentary, it's not really like, there's only really like two chaotic things really, and it's mainly just like Francis Ford Coppola's like not even boomerism, but just like being old and expecting things to be a certain way, and not realizing that there's like more efficient ways to do something in the modern, like, very digital world. But it's him wanting to do things a certain way. And then the second thing that's kind of like a big like a crash out thing was basically just all of Shia LaBeouf, because Shia LaBeouf he's in this documentary more than he's in the movie. I feel like he's only like in the movie, he's only like shown like in like two pieces like here and there, and then he's like the final like neo-Nazi character or whatever he was supposed to play. But he was it felt like he was more in the movie just to be like well, it's also probably because he likes the idea of being, because he had another documentary come out. I don't know if you know about this. Let me show you it.
Which one? Is it the one with Padre Pio?
No, it was
Look at fucking Connor's fat ass face.
Dude, come on, bro. We need him on the show, bro. We need him on the show. I don't think it's ever gonna come out in theaters, but it's coming. Oh,
the fuck was that?
It's like oh yeah, this one.
Shia Islam.
Start a theater school. It's called the Slauson Recreation Center Theater School. You don't have to be an actor. You don't have to ever have thought about being an actor. You do, however, have to have a story that you're willing to share. All I ask of you is that you show up and stay for 1 hour. If you don't like it, leave. If you do like it, I'll be there next Saturday. I'll be there every Saturday at 9 a.m. building shit with whoever shows up. I'm trying to change the world. If you are too, let's get it. Bang.
Yeah, I mean, we all taking a beating here. I gave up everything, job, everything, because I believe in all of y'all and all of this.
Yeah, I told you I respect you. Yeah, but I don't give a fuck what you say to me. It's about what you do.
It's like a dog on a chain. It's like your neck is being choked. He could have taken the thing off his neck, but he didn't do that.
I don't really care if you like me, because what I know to be true is, if the shit is successful, you will love me. You will fucking love me if we win. You will fucking love me.
What if the reason why he didn't come back as Mutt in Indiana Jones 4 or 5 was because he had tattoos, and Steven Spielberg was like, no, we can't have that.
No, the reason why he didn't do it, because that was like the first time he crashed out. Didn't I tell you this?
Yeah, I know. It was just me being a retard.
Oh. I mean, he could have. Well, Steven Spielberg wasn't even.
Oh, yeah. James Mangold. There you go.
Mangold. Surprised you remember that. Wow, you're really a cinephile. You remember who James Mangold is?
Yeah, I know the name
because of it's because of Rogue One, right?
No, because of Walk the Line.
Did he do Rogue One?
No, he did
Walk. Tweaking?
No, he did not.
What did he did something? Oh no, he said he's gonna do something Star Wars. I forgot.
Yeah, but he did.
No, he did Wolverine or.
Oh, he did Logan. Yeah, he did Logan and Walk the Line.
And Ford versus Ferrari. That's a good movie though.
I haven't seen it. I heard it's a good movie.
It's a good guy movie. You know another good guy movie? F1. I didn't see it with you because I felt like you didn't want to see it.
F1.
It was Brad Pitt. It came out this year, like during the summer.
Nigga, I would have watched it with you.
Nah, it felt like well, not to say too much, but it would have been one of those movies where you would have been sleeping.
Yeah, I probably would have.
But it was a good movie. It was like a good it's like a dad movie. It's like a movie. I didn't see it with my dad.
I saw Mission Impossible with you. I didn't fall asleep. That was a good ass movie. That was a fucking great movie. Yeah.
Is it because, bro, when you don't say anything afterwards, I just assume like you just thought it was like a whatever movie.
No, it's just sometimes like I don't know what to say and I don't want to just say anything. You know what I mean?
That's why I get mad when because whenever I would go see movies with my family, I would get mad when like no one else had to say anything. Like we would all go into the car and like go home, and I would get mad when like no one else had to say anything.
Yeah, no, like sometimes I feel, well, it's because I know that you understand art, so it's like I don't want to just say shit. It's just like, yeah, it's good, it's great, yeah, I thought it was awesome. You know what I mean? Because that's not really descriptive. That's just saying it was good. But like, you know, when I let it like ferment, when I let it like simmer and shit, then I'm able to formulate like a thought.
AK when I go on YouTube and watch Critical Drinker.
No. For Critical Drinker, never talked about Mission Impossible.
No, I'm just talking about movies in general.
No,
well, I didn't think that. I thought that movie was like, cause you didn't see any of the other ones, but that movie was kind of like, it was kind of like the last like whimper, or like ending. But that one was supposed to be like the last one, but it doesn't even really treat it like it's the last one. It just like goes like, yeah, this seems like it's gonna be it for now.
Like, you know what movie I want to rewatch is Eyes Wide Shut. That's a great fucking film. But when I saw it the first time, I was like, oh shit, damn. But like now I feel like,
is it because you saw the TikTok edits?
No, I haven't seen any TikTok edits.
Or you saw the right wing like Twitter.
No, I haven't seen anybody talk about it. The only person I heard talk about it actually was Zerka.
You know,
he mentioned it one time. That was it.
You know the theory about that movie is that at the end, like the daughter gets kidnapped at the end. You remember at the end when they're in like the toy shop?
Yeah.
They're getting like their daughter a toy. Like basically that's like we're in the, because it's kind of treated like, oh, like that like, you know, that episode's over, you know, I'm just not gonna talk about it at the end. But also it's kind of treated like, I feel like that movie wasn't like the complete movie, or like what Kubrick, because you know how he died, like,
yeah, I know he died before the movie came out. 'Cause I did see 2 videos on the movie. There was like one, I think, I don't know if it was like an hour long, but it's like 45 minutes it might have been. And I kind of like the guy that was like reviewing or discussing the movie. But the first video I'd seen, I didn't see it in its entirety, is this guy talking about the conspiracy surrounding the movie. And he's basically one of these guys that are like, do you really think that the elite control the world like that? Do you really think? He's like one of these people like, oh, I believe everything I'm told.
Yeah.
All the time, because I don't want to question anything. I take vaccines. Tylenol does not give autism.
Dude, I hate people who have like no sort of like questionable like any
I
like,
fucking hate those people with the fiery, burning passion of 1,000 suns.
like they don't even question it. Because I was talking to this one guy and I just brought it up and he was like no, come on, bro. Like they've done studies for years.
Okay. Which studies, bro? They get so fucking mad, dude. They get like visceral when you.
And then I told him like, yeah, Johnson and Johnson, like they own Tylenol. And then like my other coworker, he types in, he's like, yeah, it seems like they sold Tylenol like in 2024. I'm like, why'd they sell it off? And like, bro, come on, bro. Like, don't tell. I'm like, how am I supposed? But also the other thing, you know how the first day when that came out, all these like, there's all these, you know, that one Instagram post where it's like, it's okay to be autistic or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, what does it have to do with anything? It's always these people who are like, something happens, we some information services, and then they go into like defense mode for like no reason. Like, why are you like why are you so we're not even talking about autistic people, we're talking about autism. That's what we're talking about. We're trying to stop it. So if you're, and it already tells you on the bottle, don't take it if you're pregnant. It doesn't tell you why, but it tells you don't take it if you're pregnant. Because if on the label they said don't take it if you're pregnant, because it's gonna cause autism, they would pull all of it, would get pulled from the store.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what's funny? It's funny that they just said no, it's Tylenol. It's not like the generic name. What's it called? Acetaminine or something.
Acetaminophen, something like. I know what you're talking about.
Like, why? It's funny that they just said no, it's Tylenol. It's not even like the. Imagine it's just because like Trump has beef with like the Tylenol CEO or something. He's just like, yeah, no.
I mean, I do want to study that phenomenon. Like people that, okay, like even though like we're kind of like conspiracy theorists, like we'll still go to McDonald's. You know what I mean? But like I really want to study why people get mad when you mention shit like that.
Well, it's like the flat Earth thing. Like the that's the one they get
that gets the most. They get the most mad about that one, or even like the The Planned Parenthood thing.
What about them taking
Well, the reason why Planned Parenthood was made was because the
I thought you were talking about like organ harvesting or whatever.
well, that too, but also like the lady that started it was a racist.
Yeah.
She wanted to get rid of like black people, and then you mentioned it like, bro, what are you talking about, dude? Like, look, I don't even want to have this discussion right now. I want to go home and watch football, and watch another shitty fucking Disney Marvel show. And they just literally like they'll just watch anything and just that's so great, dude. I love it. It's like the moment you give them any pushback on like anything, it can literally be anything. They'll just like go like shut down.
Yeah, it's like they just start breaking down. They don't know like.
It's like they'll hate Megalopolis just to hate Megalopolis.
Well, they'll hate stuff like that. That's okay to be hated on. Like if there's already been like a running thing on the internet that we're gonna hate this thing, then they'll hate on it. Or if like the people that they like on YouTube start hating on it, they'll be like, fuck this shit. I know we're exclusively talking about liberals, but it's like the same thing.
Well, conservatives are the same way too, because like, you could tell them like, oh yeah, well, Blair White, yeah, she's a fucking or he's a fucking trainee, he shouldn't be part of our movement. They'll be like, bro, what's wrong with you, dude?
Dude, we're trying to win the next election, bro. You can't be saying stuff like that.
Stuff like that. Basically.
Or you say that like, oh, it's kind of weird that like they're getting like a Charlie Kirk replacement, and they're having his wife run the show.
Bro, what's wrong with you?
Like,
dude?
bro, dude, we're in war right now. We got to do whatever we can right now.
We're fighting the culture war right now.
And then you say like, okay, then what are we trying to do? We're like, oh, we're trying to get JD Vance elected. Like, yeah, no, that's not gonna like do anything. Like
this nigga.
Like that's not gonna push anything forward. Like you don't need to like right away start doing the same. What is going? Okay, we're going. Yeah, we're going. That's what we're doing. But what is having Erica Kirk
supposed to do
on the Charlie Kirk show? Because they had that show every day for 3 hours. What is that doing to like push the she's like she's a strong woman. She's still going even after what happened. What and also having her be on like having like three funerals, weren't there like like or what is it doing having that guy? Well, you know that bootleg guy, the guy that's like the ripoff.
Oh, ripoff Charlie Kirk. I think I might have seen it.
This guy.
Let me see. Pull that.
I like how we're talking. We even forgot.
We still forgot about Megalopolis.
Oh my god, which one was this one called? I know our guy, he talked about it. This guy right here. So he's like,
oh, I seen him. Yeah, that's fucking bootleg Charlie Kirk.
And he's going like, oh yeah, I just started my. Like if I was even like, did you see Destiny was going on in college campuses too?
Yeah, I seen that.
And he immediately started getting like cussed and people were calling him like gay and shit. Like why is that response like to me like regular human being? If I saw someone getting unalived, for lack of other words that I can't use, or someone get demonized,
demonetized.
They call it dumb. They call it demonetized, but what it really doing, man, it really demonizing. See, so the trick to talking that way is that you gotta like have your tongue out. Like, man, you man.
I don't have a tongue scraper. I can't do that.
Like just push your tongue out.
Like retarded.
Like that one video of Candace Owens, like her tongue sticking out. Like, you kind of have to be like that. Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That one. Ooh, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, can we talk about how fucking hot she? Can we have a whole segment in this episode about how fucking hot Candace Owens is?
How do you think? Should that be the meta instead of like doing like NJF react videos? We just react to like crazy Candace skits and just say like what you want.
Damn, she's hot as fuck.
Like just like the craziest ones where she's saying that like the shooter wasn't there, or like check the floor or whatever, or like they might.
Oh yeah, because like a checkered floor or some bullshit.
They might have killed him from like underneath or whatever. But no, going back to what I was saying, it was like if you're like a regular person, you're gonna be like, you know what, like let's just not do this like college thing. Let's just call it rap for a minute. You know, we could bring it back eventually. Even like Ben Shapiro was like, oh, I'm gonna be the guy to start doing it. How about like no one does it for like a minute? Let's just like take a chill pill. But right away, no, because like these Republicans, they just see like money on the table and they're like, I'm a free market capitalist. There's money on the table. We gotta make T-shirts. That's all. That's like all that. That's why I
feel like we didn't get time to breathe.
Yeah.
I can't
like,
breathe.
It should have just been like, okay, they had like a private funeral. But at the core, it's like, cause they're not like us. Like they're like this like evangelical Protestant like GOP.
They're not siesta maxing, is what you're saying.
No, they're just like eternally like Republican GOP Protestant brain. So like if they're gonna do like a celebration, they're gonna have fucking like pyrotechnics and shit.
Have like a fucking like non-denominational style fucking.
Yeah, they're gonna douche and then they're gonna ask for money afterwards. I'm like, bro, shouldn't shouldn't the wife be good? Shouldn't like Trump be like paying her whatever? He probably is. Probably also other things. According to the things on Twitter have been going crazy. Do you see all those conspiracy theories?
I saw one of them.
Saying that she's like a trafficker and shit.
Alright, she's a Freemason.
Dude, it's been going crazy on there, but like honestly, if she just didn't, if they all just like kept
I find it hard to believe, real quick. I find it hard to believe that most relationships in the political world
that they're not like planned out.
Yeah. Like Candace Owens and her husband, right? Isn't he somehow connected to Palantir?
He's like I think he might
be friends with somebody.
Intelligence, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He was also connected with Andrew Tate, and that's why people are saying that he's also a trafficker.
Yeah.
Allegedly. Yeah,
because she's the only conservative that doesn't like shit all over Andrew Tate. Because all the other like faggot like Republican conservative guys, they're all like, yeah, you know, young men shouldn't be looking up to Tate, but she's the only one that's like, well, I don't agree with what he says, but let's hear him out.
Yeah. Yep. But I mean, I don't necessarily have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with like organized weddings but it's one of those things like, you know how like we talk about like, oh, you shouldn't be privy to information.
Mm-hmm.
Like we don't necessarily need to be like,
dude, can you imagine we get big and like we have to marry women that are like,
what, Israeli?
Yeah, or something like that. They're in the circle basically.
I mean, I would have a high list of demands, but I'll be like, you know what?
You would do it?
It's like that one dude, the Cash
Patel.
Yeah, like he's definitely, you know. I was telling you in the GC the other day. I was telling you that because you know his girlfriend right now.
Oh yeah, they're saying that she's like she's kind of hot. They're saying that she's like what, like his.
But it's weird because she's literally like a conservative pop star. So, Alexis Wilkins. Oh yeah, I was already seeing it earlier. Don't copyright strike because I know you conservatives like free speech. If you conservatives like free speech, you would allow me to react to this.
I'm calling out all conservatives.
Back when old school was mainstream, radio was always
What the fuck?
clean.
Dude, this
People
camera.
read the news and
Why is my
they
camera
said the
fucking
talk was
frozen?
on everything.
Fuck. What's going on?
Write this down on the cane, drop a needle down on the vine, her windows down, just driving 4 miles. It feels like it's been a while when the American dream was a Cadillac and a red, white, and blue, showing how you act. Things you got, you worked for, you didn't think twice, found out like in your door. When people did the right thing with no one around, they looked at each other and found common ground. From the music to the flag, I ain't living in the past. I'm just saying that I want my country back.
We're stuck!
Lord glory down on Main, everybody knows your first name. Friday night lights, football game, these days just don't feel the same.
Oh.
Sunday morning spent in church.
Hello there.
Who's going to clean your toilet, Donald Trump?
The one's not coming home. The one's not coming home. And the American dream was a Cadillac, and the red, white, and blue showed them how you act. Things you got, you work for. With everything twice, got not locking your door. When people did the right thing, they looked at each other.
What's this black thing blocking? Hey, we're not sponsored. We're not sponsored. Am I acting drunk right now? Do you think I'm acting drunk right now?
No, but this fucking song is ass. It's not ass, but it's just like, I don't know why. Whenever conservatives come out with their own art, I'm just like, shut the fuck up.
Man, we're Republican, not racist. I need to take a screenshot of this.
Man, you feel me? Like, man, Republican, man, they ain't that bad, man.
They invited to the cookout. Well, we just got unseasoned their chicken. Imagine there's like a black conservative that's like, whoa, what the fuck? Is my shit shut down? No? Okay, no, good, we're good. No, imagine if there was like a black conservative that was like really tapped into like they still live in the hood and shit, but like let's say they're like conservative and shit, and let's say like they have like a cookout, and then like let's say like they have like two bowls of chicken, and and then like let's say like the person like the grilling it accidentally like seasons both of them, and then he finds out later, he's like, dude, what the fuck? Like you weren't supposed to see, man, you weren't supposed to season that, man. What the hell, man? What the hell, man? You weren't supposed to season that, man. What the hell? You go, nah, my bad, my bad, nah. Yeah. Like, but it's good though. It's good though, right? It's good still. And then they go to the party, and then like one like the conservative like white person gets like invited to the cookout. They eat like one of them, and they just start like
hyperventilating.
They start just like immolating. They start like morphing into like a what's it called? What's his name? The one author that had like a cat named
who the fuck?
What was his name?
Mark Twain?
No, what was his name?
The fuck what's blood you yapping about?
Oh my gosh. Dude, why can I not remember him off of the
Do you remember like every name from everything? Well, oh yeah, do you remember the hairdresser from Megalopolis? Yeah, dude, I remember.
Horror writer. Is he? I don't know if he's technically a horror.
Stephen
Oh,
King?
Lovecraft. Like a Lovecraftian. Like they morph into like a Lovecraft. This is why, dude. This is what sucks. Like while being funny, like you need to have like the reference like on fucking point. This is why, and like when we start doing comedy, like you're gonna start doing stand up eventually. I'm gonna have to like write all the jokes for you and everything, but. Like when you try to make like a joke like the one I just did, like off the dome, whatever, if you just fuck up one thing, it's over. Like you can't like you can't like reheat the joke again. It's like it doesn't work like that. You gotta like just like do it off the dome. You gotta do it the right way. It's like when like you freestyle, like it's not gonna work if you just like do it right away. If you have one word wrong off the freestyle, off the dome, it's over. You're cracked. You're like the modern freestylers. So you know when they get like a new rapper on like a Hot 100 freestyle,
yeah,
and they just suck. It's like that. Like
Georgiano.
Yeah, and they're just like, yeah. I come up with the whip. I come up with it. I come up with it. I bring my bitch. I bring my set. I bring my hat. I bring my neck. I bring my hat. Should I just freestyle right now?
Yeah, go ahead, freestyle.
Hold on, wait, what were we gonna say first?
I hate how like everything's like nigged out.
Like society?
Like society's just nigged out. Like, do you remember like when there used to be white rappers, but they were just like nerdy white guys?
Yeah.
Like now it just has to, like they all have to be like nigged out in some form.
Yeah, because I saw there was with Georgiana. I saw she there's like another post she had where she was like dressing like a white like emo girl, and so right when I saw
That's
that,
supposed to be the joke.
No, it wasn't a joke. It felt like she was like like that's how she actually is like, but because of like, or that's how she acted like when she was like younger, but because she hangs around different people, she needs to be like,
she got pregnant with a black guy, so she's like, oh, I gotta just keep
she
it
has to
going.
be like end out. She needs to end herself.
I wonder what she looked like pregnant. She probably looked fucking weird.
Wait, does she actually have a black baby?
Yeah, she does have a half black baby.
Whoa. I'm not listening to that music anymore. Hey yo, I'm not trying to listen to that music anymore. No, I'm trying to
Find a good beat.
Oh, dude, no, actually no. You know what's gonna be better? I make the beat off the dome, and then I start freestyling over it. And then right after I start freestyling over it, I just put it on SoundCloud right away, and then that's how the drop starts. So anyway, I'm gonna do it right now.
Okay.
All right.
Is After Hours?
No, it's gonna be part of the podcast. It's not like I'm using copyrighted music or anything.
Well, I'm saying it's After Hours, like After Hours in the podcast.
Yeah, where this is like the paywalled part. If we had a paywall, we would do that.
It's just you making beats and just me fucking off on my phone.
Yeah. So which?
I wanna go fucking jerk off.
First one is, so we gotta get Audacity first. We need to get that Audacity. So I have a bunch of loops that I made before. Whoa. What the? All right, we're cooking a little bit. All right, and then effect, analyze, tools, no, generate, wait, effect, noise, volume, amplify. Do it a little bit. Do it a little bit. Okay, so that's the loop. Now I'm gonna get one of my drums, my secret drums. That dang. Drums. Let's see. Paste. Okay. Look at my wrist, look at my eye, look at my bitch, look at my wrist, look at my eye, look at my it, look at my shit, look at my eye, look at my store, look at my store, look at my bitch, look at my bitch, look at my wrist, look at my assortment, look at my eye, look at my, oh fuck. Look at that wrist, look at my jeans, look at her wows. Top to mind, that would make a guy go motherfucking wild. Used to be suicidal till I find out that shit went wild. You're so bitch, but I drink so wild. Get my shit on free trial, then I loop it real wild. Used to be in denial, and then I got a free trial on that Fruity Loose shit. Used to tuck in my dick, and then I pulled it back, and then I started to take a piss. Black Truth, nigga. I'm fucking, that's it. Want to listen to more? I don't know. We're out.
Does this still get copyrighted?
From who? I would actually get copyrighted by The Alchemist, though.